Welcome to a special presentation of the NBA on Christmas Day here on 2K Sports. We want to wish each and every one of you a Merry Christmas. We'll watch the Portland Trail Blazers in this one as they go up against the Utah Jazz at Vivint Smart Home Arena. Along with Mike Fratello and Clark Kellogg, this is Kevin Harlan. And we've got David Aldridge reporting in from the sidelines. Mike, it is so great to be here courtside with you on such a special day. Merry Christmas to you and your wonderful family. And to everyone at home watching on 2K Sports.
You know these guys want to be with their families on this special day, but it's not all the time that you get to play on such a special occasion like this.
Here's Rowe. Nance passes to Dantley. And count it from 19 feet away.
Not much of a three-point shooter. Dantley would much rather step in, hitting these.
Lever against Moore. Passes it to Short. Lever taking his time here. Shot clock at 6. Here's Doherty. The rebound by the Jazz. Their last meeting was in this building where they were able to come out on top.
The last game between these teams was really close, but ultimately their bench got them over the top.
Yeah, without the scoring they got from their second unit, that is not a game they would have won. They needed every one of those points they got off the bench.
Now, here's Drexler. 9 points last game out. The jump hook, and Doherty with the nice bucket inside.
Boy, that's a winning basketball play right there. Hustle hard.
First quarter, about a minute and a half in. Moore passes to Kersey. To the wing on the left. Nice ball movement by Utah. And Nance kicks to Moore. Pass to Dantley. On the wing, Nance. Over Drexler. The shot's good from Nance.
Passing isn't a focus of Dantley's game, but he spots an open man and quickly gets him the ball.
Outside Lever. Drexler passes to Short. And off target as he starts the game 0 for 1. Nance outside. Five to shoot. Rowe passes to Nance. From deep. Rebound by the Trailblazers.
I think that's how tightly you have to guard him every time he steps to the arc. He's just that good.
You're right. Anything less than lockdown defense on him will result in 3 points. You can count on that.
We're about 3 minutes into this first quarter. Lever against Moore. And the pass to Dantley. To the paint. Moore with the bucket.
Such poise down low. Moore is comfortable looking to score amongst the trees.
And so it's Lever who brings up the ball for Portland. They are coming into this having notched a win against the Knicks in their last game.
They found all kinds of ways, guys, to force turnovers, and when they did, they capitalized on it.
A huge reason why they were successful. No question. I like how aggressive they were on defense, putting a ton of pressure on them.
Here is Kersey. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against New York.
And he was also terrific defensively, with 4 blocks on the game, which was a huge lift defensively for them.
Rose, shot is good.
You know, I think when you give up second chance points, a lot of it comes down to simply a lack of effort.
Yeah, it's simple. A key part of playing good defense is limiting the offense to 1 shot. And that starts with boxing out.
Back to Moore. Pass to Dantley. Here is Nance. 6 to shoot. The Jazz need to get off a shot here.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
Here's Moore.
Excellent defense that time from Lever, using his quickness to stay draped all over his guy.
Here's Drexler. Gets himself open and drills it.
He does not lack for confidence, and he shouldn't. I mean, this guy's a dangerous scorer.
To the wing right side. Kersey passes to Dantley. That one off the back iron and out. Looking at the last game for the Jazz, it was a win against New York. And he gets it to go as they call the foul. He's on his way to the line for one more.
Strong take that time. Drexler, a chance to add another.
Portland shooting their first free throw of the game right now.
Drexler at the line for 1.
And that drops, so they now lead by 1.
Watching Clyde the Glide move, could you imagine a better nickname for him?
Moore outside. Pass to Dantley. Left side, Nance. Clock at 6. That's tipped. Here's Moore. Nails it with a hand in his face.
Nice mechanics on Moore's jumper. He trusts himself to find the bottom of the bucket.
Outside Lever. Pass to Short. Moore against Lever. Pulls up on the elbow. And a bit of a battle here for the ball. The official signals a jump ball here. Chambers the pass to Lever. The pass to Short. Tries again. It's deflected. Shot from 6. Doherty with the bucket. Doherty's got his second bucket of the night.
Tell you what, whenever Doherty steps onto the floor, you're almost ready to mark a double-double in the book just because he shows up.
Utah trailing here. Time called here. The Jazz decide to talk it over.
Coach wants to discuss things here. A few things to address.
And keeping everyone on the same page requires that communication.
Paxson, he's checked in for the Jazz. And the Trailblazers making a change here as well. Sims is checked in. Now, here's Paxson. He picked up 12 points in their last win against New York. Kersey against Chambers. 6 on the shot clock. Fades away. Another miss by Utah.
And even though that one didn't go down, that's really good shot selection.
This is what the coaches are encouraging, even when these type of shots don't fall.
Here's Short. Jordy with the screen on Paxson. Down low. Oh, and he parks it off the glass. Wow. On the wing, Nance. Up top, Kersey. Inside. Here's Paxson. That one good for 2. And the Jazz lead by 1.
I like when Paxson looks to score inside, showing how efficient he can be down there.
Here's Short. To the middle. Here's Chambers. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
What a pass from Short. I like seeing this kind of unselfish attitude.
Here's Paxson. He's averaging around 5.5 points a game. Right wing. Here's Dantley. Pass to Kersey. A steal. Passes to Sims. And out of bounds as the Jazz gain possession. And Portland making a change here. For Utah, they've gone 6 of 12 from the field here in the first quarter. Here's Chapman, and he just worked New York in that last game. Some solid defense from Dort.
He'll normally convert on that finish. The defense got lucky.
Here's Sims. Out of hand on it, and it's out of bounds to Portland. I'll retain possession. And now let's take a look again at that incredible rejection.
Boy, he is all over that shot. I mean, had it read the whole way, got himself in the position, and then was able to make the play.
Here's Kellogg, and he can be counted on to put some points on the board every night. He's averaging right around 13.5 points a game. Shot clock at 5. Sims inside, guarded by Paxson. Basket good.
Getting enough shots in close to play inside out.
Here's Chapman. He provides a good amount of offense for the team, averaging around 11.5 points a game. And it's Drexler with the ball for the Trailblazers. Pass to Sims. Here's Kellogg. No scoring in this one. Portland moving the ball around. Sims inside, guarded by Paxson. A shot by Sims, no good.
And this is how you defend a player like him. Nice job contesting without fouling.
And it's Stevenson finishing it off.
Great recognition there by Paxson, noticing the open teammate and setting him up for the painless bucket.
Here's Sims. He had a 27-point outing in their last game against New York.
Yeah, the defense really had a lot of difficulty guarding him. They kept putting him on the line. He really burned them from there.
Sims inside, guarded by Paxson. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. The Trailblazers shooting their second and third free throws tonight.
Shooting for Portland, Sims. 2 shots.
And the first one drops. And both free throws good for Sims.
Quite simply, he's automatic at the line.
Jazz have gone 8 of 15 from the field, shooting above 50% here tonight. Out to the wing. Here's Chapman. And there's the drive. And there it is for him.
And, you know, once again, the lead changes. It has been a tug of war all game long.
And it's a shame one of these teams will lose tonight. Both have played their hearts out.
Portland trailing here. And here is Valentine. He picked up 12 points in their last win against New York. This is to Sims over Paxson. Here's Kellogg, and it is flushed down with a nice jam.
Look at this young man clean that glass, finishing plays, doing everything you want from a combo forward. Just plays the game the right way. You know, kind of makes me feel like I'm staring in a mirror at times.
There's 42 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Here's Chapman. That's tipped. And they'll get another chance. A second chance effort. The shot's good from Paxson. Paxson's got his second bucket tonight.
Paxson known for being a laser, but not as much for making tough shots when he's contested. But he can do that too.
Valentine with it. He's averaging around 5.5 points a game. To the inside. Here's Kellogg, and he uses the glass on the layup. Kellogg's got his second bucket of the game to go.
We've seen the jumper from Kellogg. It's good, but I like him getting closer, going for high percentage looks.
1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one so far. It's the Trailblazers leading by a point. We'll get things started in the second quarter when we return. And we welcome you back to NBA action, a great tradition, Christmas Day basketball, here on 2K Sports. And for Portland, guys, what jumps out to you stat-wise?
And, you know, this is a team that has always looked to push it on the break whenever they can.
A very opportunistic approach on offense. I like how aggressive they remain attacking in transition.
Short with the bucket.
And this coaching staff encourages Short to be aggressive. You can see why, given these results.
Here's Bratz. Over to the wing. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
Sticking it from mid-range. The D must guard Bratz better than this.
We play just over a minute of basketball here in the second quarter. Here's Short. And Portland again with the bucket.
You know, I think they've got to show a little more anticipation dealing with these screens, because right now they're just laying on them and getting stuck.
Look, you have to go over the top or duck under. Right now they're seemingly trying to go through the screen.
Nance outside. Nice ball movement by Utah. Releases. And Utah again with the bucket. Here's Sims. Looking at his point production, he averages almost 11 points a game. Quarter number 2, we're about 2 minutes in. Clock at 6. Here's Valentine. And Portland again with the bucket. Jazz trail by 3. The pass to Washburn. Quarter 2 and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Shots good by Dantley.
How about the focus from Dantley? He's really locked in as a scorer.
For Portland, they've got a nice 3 of 3 to start the second. Sims, the pass to Kellogg. Poked loose. Unhindered, going all the way. Bratz gets the bucket. Bratz has got 6. Clark, this has been an absolute war here in the first half.
A battle royale, partner. Each team really trying to establish itself, and the lead just keeps going back and forth.
A tight game here in Utah. They'll be hosting Orlando for the next one. That'll be the second game of a 5-game homestand. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. And Portland with another turnover here. So it's both teams making substitutions here. Jazz have gone a perfect 4 of 4 since the second quarter began. Perfect from the field. Pass to Kersey. Here's Dantley. He had a 24-point outing in their last game against the Knicks in New York. 6 to shoot. That one misses. Here's Kellogg. He kicks to Sims. Passes it to Kellogg. Banked in off the glass. 6 points for him.
Let's credit their discipline. They've been working for high percentage shots.
Now Paxson. Pass to Dantley. Short with the rebound.
Not officially a block, but it's one in my book.
He really affected the shot. Was in great position. Textbook defense.
Here's Lever. Rebounded by the Jazz. Rose got 5 rebounds tonight. Paxson kicks to Nance. And there's the pass to Rowe. Over to the left wing. For 3, Paxson. The Jazz again can't hit it. Portland leading. Here's Sims. And the rebound goes to Kersey. Now here's Paxson. Pass to Nance. Here's Rowe. To the middle. Here's Dantley. His shot is good. Scores his 3rd basket in 6 tries. Shooting 50%.
You look at Dantley. He's 6'5". You expect him to be a jump shooter. But Adrian rather take it down low.
Here's Sims. Driving in. And good that time. Sims has got 6.
Able to regain the lead there.
Yeah, they've just traded runs all game long.
Paxson passes to Dantley. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. It's going to be on Fat Lever.
So active on the offensive end. Dantley really earns these trips to the line.
Utah shooting their first foul shots of the night here.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That one is off.
There's never any question about how hungry Adrian Dantley is for his next shot. He's constantly looking for opportunities to score the ball for his team.
He hits the second from the line. And so it's Lever who brings up the ball for Portland. Passes it to Drexler. To the left wing. And some nice ball movement here by the Trailblazers. Here's Kellogg. He has 6. Drexler left side. And it's good with time running down on the shot clock. 7 points for Clyde Drexler.
He likes to do it himself, but Kellogg will find you if you're open.
Here's Paxson. Solid play on the low block, and that one's good. Paxson's got it all tied up now for the Jazz.
The teardrop, just a wonderful shot to have in your bag.
The Trailblazers have gone 6 of 8 from the field in the second quarter. Ball's knocked loose. Moore with the steal. In transition, here come the Jazz. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Paxson showing you some nice quickness that time. Flies by defenders on the drive. You can't help but foul him on the way to the hoop.
For Utah, they have converted 1 of 2 free throws so far today.
Shooting 2.
That free throw, good from Paxson.
For this team, John Paxson is a guy you can rely on. Runs the offense well, can shoot it as well, and pretty solid defensively, too.
Both free throws good from Paxson. Portland trailing here. Lever outside. Drexler passes to Kellogg. The rebound by the Jazz. Rose got 6 rebounds in the game. Pass to Moore. And here's Paxson. Rowe passes to Dantley. Shot clock at 6. Goes up on the wing, and he drops that one in. Dantley's got 9.
Nothing the D can do. Dantley is just that good of a scorer.
Lever, the pass to Kellogg. That's in there. Lever with the assist. Lever's got 3 assists tonight.
Nice pass, creating the opportunity. Great teamwork on that one.
And here's Paxson. 8 points for him. Out to the right wing. Here's Dantley. Gets it to drop, and now he's shooting at a 5 for 8 clip.
Nice find that time from the swing man, Kersey. Teammates love that kind of unselfishness.
Lever with it. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against New York. There's the pass to Drexler. Back to Lever. Here's Kellogg. Just 5 to shoot. The Trailblazers need to get off a shot. Count that one. Kellogg's got 6 here in this quarter.
Boy, great job of playing through contact there. Kellogg is tough.
Here's Moore. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against New York. Pass to Kersey. Here's Rowe. Bucket is good. Rose got the lead back up to 4 now for the Jazz.
You have to love the unselfishness on display there. Excellent passing.
Trailblazers have gone 8 of 11 from the field in the second quarter. Really flowing here. Passes it to Kellogg. Out to the right wing. Outside Lever. 6 on the shot clock. Unloads from 13. Here's Doherty, and that basket is going to count. Goaltending, the official call.
Almost got there in time, but waited just a little too long.
So Utah ends up going with the new group. And the Trailblazers making a change here. Utah leading. And a first time out of the game called for Utah.
I think it's pretty clear Coach wants to change some things. How easy is that to do in a huddle?
If you have an experienced team, that really helps.
The Jazz making a switch here. Washburn's checked in.
Washburn.
.139 left to play here in the half. Pass to Bronx. The Jazz working the ball around now. Stevenson, a screen on Drexler. Chapman nails the wide-open jump shot. Chapman's got 6. 1:22 left in the first half. Lever, the pass to Short. Back to Drexler. It's tipped. Fast break. Here they come. Rots the pass to Chapman. Now here's Stevenson. Now the pass to Bronx. Just 5 on the clock. 18 feet out. And that one, good. Now it's a 6-point Jazz lead.
Room to fire from mid-range, and he's more than capable of knocking that down.
Lever, the pass to Drexler. Here's Short. And the basket good. A bank shot that time. Short's got 6 here in this quarter.
Not an easy spot on the floor, but Short is so dynamic. Showing why there.
He lobs it up. Here's Chambers. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So 1 free throw coming up.
Whenever Chambers gets an offensive rebound, Tom immediately looks to score it.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
Tom Chambers. Shooting 1.
Tom Chambers really efficient as a scorer now. Excellent in the post and also possesses a reliable jump shot.
Here's Bronx. 8 points for him. With 1 on the clock. And that one released in time, but no good. And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive game so far. Jazz lead by 1. Live from Vivint Smart Home Arena. You're watching 2K Sports. And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. So it's Portland now. They trail by 1. Following this one, they get to host the Hornets. That game marks the first half of a quick 2-game homestand. Drexler right side for the lead. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
The versatility of Drexler's game makes him really hard to check.
Portland, they have looked good at the line tonight. They're perfect in 4 attempts.
2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And it's tied up with that one. And they now lead as the free throw drops for him. The Jazz shooting extremely well. 62% on the night to this point. Moore outside. Kersey passes to Dantley. That ball is good for another field goal. His 6th. He is 6 for 9 on the stat sheet.
We see this all too often from Dantley. He's showing off the entire arsenal right now.
Lever, the pass to Doherty. That's in there. Lever with the assist. Doherty's got 8 points. Clark, isn't it amazing? Neither team has been able to hold the lead for any length of time.
Yeah, these guys are leaving it all on the floor tonight. I love seeing that.
Second half of basketball, just over a minute played so far. Moore passes to Dantley. And another one in the scoring column for him. He's 7 of 10 from the field.
A scoring guard, Dantley figures out ways to put up numbers.
Portland trailing here. Pass to Chambers. Back to Lever. On the wing, Drexler, covered by Nance. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
Shot's good.
And Drexler's comfortable shooting from this mid-range area. Doesn't need much space to get a shot off.
The Trailblazers shooting their 7th attempt at the foul line in this one.
One shot.
One shot.
The free throw drops for Drexler. Third quarter here, over a minute and a half into it. Passes it to Rowe. Here's Dantley. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a three-point play.
Perhaps the best part of Dantley's game, he forces contact. Gets loads of free throws.
For Utah, they have been successful on 3 of their 4 free throw attempts up to this point.
One shot.
And the Trailblazers shooting 61%, showing all the indications of an offense that is locked in. It's deflected. Drexler against Nance. Drexler passes to Short. 6 to shoot. Fires top of the key. Doherty, no luck.
And the D got super lucky he didn't drain that one.
Pass to Dantley. Now Kersey. The pass to Rowe. It's hauled in by the Trailblazers. Doherty's got 9 rebounds in the game, getting it done. Drexler dishes to Lever. Back to Drexler. Over Nance. Shots good by Drexler. Drexler's got 7 points here in this quarter.
Well, Drexler runs right into some good coverage, but he commits to the selection and gets his shot through it.
Moore outside. Here's Dantley. 18 points for him. He gets that one. Dantley's got 9 points now in just the second half.
This is clearly a man on fire. Was tremendous last game.
And that has bled into this game. Just a force on offense.
Pass to Drexler. And out of bounds as Utah gains possession. Now we get a chance to check out the standings out west. Already we're in December. Look at the Trailblazers. Here in the middle of the regular season, they've been able to get the 4th best record in the conference. And, of course, the Utah Jazz, just a few spots below there. Third quarter action, and just under 3.5 minutes have gone. Kersey with the screen on Drexler. Nance, no good.
Not a bad look, just didn't fall.
The 9-foot shot. Second chance shot. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Defense tries to get physical with Chambers, but he stays focused and strong and draws the foul.
The Trailblazers have gone a perfect 7 of 7 from the line tonight.
Shoot 2.
The first free throw is good. Chambers hits them both.
This is what makes him tough. A big guy who can knock him down from the stripe.
For Utah, they've gone 4 of 6 from the field since the start of the third. Dantley the pass to Nance. And here's Kersey. It's on target from the high post. Kersey's got his first basket of the night.
No hesitation off the catch. Love when Kersey shoots with a decisive attitude.
The Trailblazers have gone 3 of 5 to start the second half, developing a nice rhythm out there. Here's Short. 8 points for him. It's blocked. And they recover it. Clock at 6. Here's Lever. 18 feet away, and he knocks it down. And the Trailblazers lead by 1.
Very comfortable in this area. Lever's got a smooth jumper.
And the Jazz call time here. And he's checked in for more.
Number 7, John Paxson.
And Utah has possession. Now Paxson. 8 points for him. Pass to Rowe. Back to Nance. Here's Dantley. 5 on the clock. Pass to Nance. Drexler with the defensive effort. And so it's Lever who brings up the ball for the Portland Trailblazers. It's a 1-point game. Here's Short. 8 points for him. The pass to Lever. Now here's Doherty. From from 20 feet out. Second shot opportunity, and the bucket is good. Three-point play chance here for him.
Not much will slow down Chambers. A little bump certainly won't.
He's made all 3 of his free throws so far. And Utah making a change here. Boeheim's checked in.
One shot.
Jazz trail by 4. Pass to Rowe. Passes to Paxson. Pass to Dantley. And he drives in. Some solid defense from Dort. Trailblazers leading by 4. Lever outside. There's the pass to Short. Good ball movement here by the Trailblazers. Paxson against Lever. Up again.
Using his stature to beat them to the rebound. Love to see a big man doing his thing.
Pass to Boeheim. Nance in the high post. Hits the target from 18 feet. Nance has got his second basket of the night.
You can tell he scanned the whole floor and found the exact right guy to feed.
Outside Lever. Pass to Doherty. Outside for Lever. They set the pick. Here's Short. Nice jump shot from the top of the key. Short's got the lead up to 4 now for the Trailblazers.
With him, the scouting report says you've got to go over the screen.
Absolutely. He'll hurt you from deep. So you have to fight through those picks.
Pass to Boeheim. Paxson outside. Shoots over Lever. The shot's good from Paxson. Paxson's got 10.
Anytime Paxson can get to his jump shot, it's a win for this offense.
Passes it to Chambers. Back to Drexler. The pass to Short. A fader. That one falls through. It's his 6th make from the floor this game. Now 6 for 10. Here is Nance. A look at his stats. He averages a bit over 8 points a game. Rebounded by Doherty. Doherty's got rebound number 12 now. Tenacity on the glass. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation. The Trailblazers making a switch here. Sims is checked in. Jazz trail by 4. Here's Chapman. He has 6. Offline from the high post. Drexler against Paxson. Drexler dishes to Sims. Fades and shoots. Trailblazers keep it alive.
They just continue to own the offensive glass. Not taking it easy on the defense at all.
Pass to Doherty. Another shot. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
This is where Doherty wants the ball, because he's adept at using his size to get defenses to compromise.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
Shoot 2.
And that one misses.
Big fella is a polished offensive player. Doherty can do more than just get buckets. I mean, he's a willing passer, and I think he's great at setting up his teammates out of the post.
No good on the second free throw. Jazz trail by 4. Pass to Bratz. Here's Chapman. A floater.
An active 7 feet. Doherty can really affect your offense.
Drexler inside. And he gets it to go. Drexler's got 16 points. For Utah, they've gotten half their shots to drop in the second half up to this point, going 7 of 14. Utah calls timeout. The Jazz making a switch here. Washburn's checked in, and Portland making a change here. Raja, the pass to Washburn. Nice ball movement by Utah. Raja can't hit. Portland leading by 6. To the paint. Here's Short. Here's Kellogg. A sensational block that definitely deserves another look.
Those kinds of plays are the ones that get you on the lead and help keep you in front.
For Utah, they've gone 7 of 15 from the field here in the third quarter. Paxson passes to Bratz. Back to Paxson. To stop the drought, score the bucket. He's made 5 so far, shooting a very clean 5 of 7.
You know, these are the shots you want Paxson to take. His jumper is often cash money, too.
Passes it to Short. Goes back up. The shot's good from Kellogg. Kellogg's got the lead up to 6 now for the Trailblazers.
When it's this close, every bucket matters. You need good looks.
Chapman the pass to Paxson. Here's Raja. And that's out of bounds. It was last touched by Drexler.
You know, deflections are key. They're big in this league. You want to be disruptive to the other team's offense.
Yeah, little tips like that, they can frustrate opponents.
Valentine's checked in for Drexler. 1:29 left in the third quarter. Here's Chapman. Kellogg pulls it in. Kellogg's got 6 rebounds in the game. Charity stripe shot. Valentine's shot. Good. And it's an 8-point Trailblazer lead.
Fantastic pass from the big man Kellogg. He's great at moving the rock.
.59 seconds left to play in the third. Paxson passes to Washburn. Paxson outside. Here's Brox. 8 points for him. Count it. Brox has got 10 points.
And that crossover worked to perfection, a thing of beauty.
Created all the separation he needed.
Fires from 18, and the Trailblazers getting another bucket right there.
Not forcing his own shot, Carroll smartly hands it off to a guy with a superior look.
There's 31 seconds left in the third. Now here's Paxson. He's got 12. And there's the pass to Raja. Shoots from the right block. And no good. Trying to use the glass. Here's Sims. He's got 8. Pass to Short. The 19-foot shot. And he hits the jump shot. Short's got 6 in the quarter.
Hey, it's as plain as pound cake. Keep it simple. They want to see how big this league can get.
No such thing as running up the score at this level.
And so it's Portland going into the break with a 10-point lead. Their shooting has been the big key. Their percentage from the field so far has been terrific. We've got more in store for you right after this. Fourth quarter of action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. And here is Moore. Pass to Nance. Here's Rowe. Passes it to Dantley. 6 on the shot clock. Puts it up from 17. Good from the moment it left his hand. That makes him 10 for 14.
Production is something Dantley does exceptionally well. Trust him to find shots.
Nance against Lever. Now the pass to Sims. There's the triple. Rebounded by Rowe.
Well, that was a nice individual defensive effort there. Did a great job to contest the deep ball.
And it's in there.
Elite vision from Moore. Always keeps his head on a swivel.
A little over a minute of the fourth quarter gone right now. Here's Sims. Kicks it to Lever. Pass to Kellogg. Picked off in midair. Knocks it loose. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
I bet Coach loves to see this. Attacking the interior for a safer shot.
We're just over a minute and a half now into the fourth. Pass to Rowe. Looks for Doherty and gets it to him. Driving inside. Here's Kellogg, and the Trailblazers getting another bucket right there.
Definitely a guy who can get you points. Kellogg has been relentlessly attacking on offense.
Here's Moore. Trying to make up some ground here, Coach.
And with plenty of time left, you want to play with urgency, but not desperation.
Rowe passes to Dantley. Here's Rowe. Portland grabs the miss. Kellogg's got rebound number 8 now on the night. Pass to Sims. For those just joining us, fourth quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. And the shot goes in.
Nice job taking what the defenders give him. Those guys need a gut check right now.
Yeah, you'd love to see a little more fire from the defense. They can't just be giving the game away.
Here's Nance. Doherty grabs the board. Doherty's got 15 rebounds here tonight. Lever, no good. Jazz trail by 12. To the right side. Here's Dantley, and it's in off the backboard. Dantley's got 13 points in the second half.
There he is, showing off his skills in the low post.
And a little over 3.5 minutes in the books so far here in the fourth. Sims, the pass to Kellogg. Got it. Good job in the low post. Kellogg's got the lead up to 12 now for Portland. The Jazz have gone 3 of 5 here in the fourth quarter. Pretty good numbers coming out of the break. Utah calls timeout.
You can see the coach very displeased with their defensive effort on the glass. They're giving up a bunch of second chance points. They got to get that corrected.
Paxson, he's checked in for the Jazz. And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Well, during that timeout, the coach of the Jazz talked to his team. His emphasis was for more effort on the defensive end. He said, we have to do a better job of communicating and helping each other out. They're getting too many easy looks. Let's make it hard on them. Kevin, they're going to have to if they're going to slow down the hot shooting of their opponent.
All right, thank you, David. Nance outside, and the pass to Rowe. Back to Nance. Shot clock at 6. Here's the 3. The offensive rebound. Pass to Paxson. Right wing. Kersey passes to Dantley. And here's Paxson. Here's Dantley. Another shot. It'll go. The Portland lead is cut down now to just 10 on the basket from Paxson.
Automatic. Paxson ready to fire the moment he's got the rock.
And so it's Lever who brings up the ball for the Trailblazers. They've given up just 8 points in the fourth quarter. Drexler kicks to Lever. Chambers with a screen on Paxson. 6 to shoot. Pass to Short. Passes it to Lever. Here's Short. Outside Lever. Good ball movement here by the Trailblazers. There's the screen. Short passes to Drexler. Lever from long range. Rebounded by the Jazz. And if they're going to make a move, Clark, this is a good time to start.
You're right, because there's still plenty of time left in the game, but they definitely don't want to let this game get too far out of reach.
Here's Dantley, and the lead is down inside single digits. Dantley's got 6 in the quarter.
Right now, he's their best option. You just got to keep feeding him the ball when he wants it.
Yeah, counting on an efficient scorer could be the path to closing the point gap.
Trailblazers leading by 8. Here's Short. Shot, high post. Count it. Here's Paxson. Nance outside. The baseline J. That shot is off.
And the D daring him to prove he can make it from that spot. Unfortunately for him, not able there.
Lever finds Drexler. Here's Short. Shoots. Rebounded by Rowe. Rowe's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Paxson passes to Dantley. And here's Kersey, defended by Chambers. Down low. Here's Rowe. 5 to shoot. 2 points. That one goes.
He's been very consistent, but often fewer attempts. His team needs a higher volume from him right now.
Time call here. The Blazers decide to talk it over.
They've been committing a lot of turnovers, and I imagine that's exactly what they're talking about right now. They need to tighten it up.
Trailblazers.
Number 43, Brad Daugherty.
Here's Chambers. Here's Lever. That's good, and it's Daugherty with the assist. And the Trailblazers lead by 10.
This is what makes Lever a terrific scorer. Has the ability to score under pressure.
Jackson with the ball. Nance outside. There's the pass to Rowe. Here's Kersey, and 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
So aggressive on the offensive end. When Kersey's looking to score, it makes defenders uncomfortable.
At the line for 2, Jerome Kersey.
That free throw good from Kersey.
And Kersey is a valuable scorer for this team. Someone they know they can lean on to help shoulder the load.
He makes 1 of 2 that time. And so it's Lever who brings up the ball for the Portland Trailblazers. Pass to Drexler. Here's Short. Daugherty the screen. 4 on the shot clock. Nice pass. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup. And the Trailblazers lead by 11. Here is Paxson. Pass to Kersey. Left side Nance. And he's going up for the alley-oop. And stolen by Daugherty. Outside Lever. Utah with the rebound. Nance with it. He's picked up by Lever. Back to Nance. Passes it to Kersey. Shot from 16. The shot's good on the assist by Nance. Nance has got his 3rd assist on the night. Trailblazers leading by 9. Lever outside. Inside. Daugherty somehow ignores the tight D and gets the layup.
Well, good work by the defense offering some resistance there, but Daugherty's size and agility make him hard to stop.
Utah calls timeout. They trail by 11. 1:49 left to play here in the 4th. Morris check in for John Paxson.
Number 70, Johnny Moore.
.149 left in the game. Nance outside, back to Moore. Here's Dantley. Out left to the wing. Just 5 to shoot. That one's in there. The Trailblazer lead is cut down to 9 in the bucket from Moore. Portland has gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. 1:21 left in the fourth quarter. Doherty, the screen. Here's Short. Just 5 on the clock. Here's the screen. Here's Lever. And he hits the jumper. Well, he's been waiting for that for a while.
And the clock is going to expire on him. An impressive all-around win for the Trailblazers.
A clear advantage, Mike, and points in the paint. In your opinion, how big was that tonight?
Bigger than big. Huge. When you can dominate down low, that opens up the entire floor for your team.
So you're saying it was a big point in the game?
I believe so.
And so they'll stretch their victory total to 19 on the season. From deep, Moore. Now the pass to Kersey. Moore outside. Down it goes. Nice one there from Dantley. And so it's Lever who brings up the ball for the Trailblazers. They've held a 12-point lead earlier. Drexler right side. Goes up the baseline, and it's good. 2 points.
This run, it's a haymaker, a knockout punch.
I think this run has sealed the game. Guys, where are we going to dinner?
Nance against Drexler. 20 feet out. Nance, no good. And so Portland takes this one, but by a big margin. Picking up a road win, Mike, pretty handily tonight.
On the road, you usually take what you can get. So they should be very happy with this victory.
And that about wraps it up. For our terrific reporter, David Aldridge, along with Clark Kellogg and Mike Fratello, I'm Kevin Harlan, saying thank you for tuning in tonight. See you next time.